We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Tiger, 19. Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 68, 19 Lions.
Right to the air goes Daniels. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the
and it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
First and 10 now from the 36.
70 Rangers, Cowboy 80. Check, hurt. Check out.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Got a man. It's that rookie third-round pick. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the ready.
From the 29, here's second down and 4.
Down. Go street. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up third and 3.
Cup 19. Panther 11. Ready.
Third and short, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Yellow. Hero 15.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
Yellow. 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's Be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Ready, ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles. 6. Check smash. Check smash. Mustang 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Chap 60. Chap 60. Get it. Cowboy 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Daniels. On the run to the right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. George Karlaftis. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Set 18, Pioneer. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 43, here's second down and 9.
19 Lions. Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be third down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That one intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. Finding room across midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. A pickup of 44 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Yellow.
Now toss left side for Smith. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They are facing a second and long.
Yellow.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Hey, Yellow, go going. Yellow. 15.
On third down, Mahomes. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They'll run with Smith. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Yellow. I go up from there.
Now a give on the ground. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and goal.
Hey, 43, 15.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jalen Royals. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders, nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Hurt. Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Dragon 60. Cover 19. 60 Maverick. No street. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Back to McLaurin. They connect again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Deputy Ryan.
That's
19
another
Lions.
Washington Commanders first down.
To the air again is Daniels. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Let's go. Ninth street. Check smash. Set. Hurt. 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. And up.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
60 Bison. Riggs. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Daniels gonna throw it, and he's gonna be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Cook. 19 tight. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Moving to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. Can they cash it in on third and goal?
Hawk 70. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. That one taken in. Touchdown, Washington.
Isn't it just so nice when you have a guy like this, when you're deep in the red zone and you need to finish with 6? Not only does the defense have to account for him on the ground in a more traditional fashion, but when you have this many ways to get him involved in the passing game, it is just so hard to stop.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Go. Eye down these two.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. On the wire, right? Hey, 57. 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And 3rd down coming up.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That is fielded at the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll get this out to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A sideline throw looked in by McLaurin. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
Throwing again, Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
60 by 19 Lions.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now pass deep from McLaurin to the goal line and in. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
This drive will start on the ground. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Broncos. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is going to be Hauled in, he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes back. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain there of 21. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
On the handoff, it's Smith. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Leads to 3rd and
11. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Smith. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Smith. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
Throwing now to Holmes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
4th down.
They gave up that last completion, Mike. That's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something. And this is going to be a 1st down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice.
They did their job.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Easy. Yellow. Go on, 15. Ready, right?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, finally brought down as we... They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. On the lane.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
On 1st down, they go right back to Smith. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Yellow!
Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Cougar 19.
On first down, Daniel. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
18 Rattler, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
On second down, it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Attack!
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First down, Kansas City.
First and 10.
Yellow! Right side!
Now a give up the middle, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. A tight end in motion now. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, KC.
It's a gain of 10.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now a run with Smith. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll send a tight end in motion. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visitors. Looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the
you